Hey guys, I know that I normally show off really nice copies of books and things like that, but I found this at a yard sale last year and I just thought it was too good of a deal to pass up. So here we have the seventh printing of the Dark Phoenix Saga by Chris Claremont, John Byrne, and Terry Austin. And if you've read comics for a long time, then you know the story, but I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of backstory behind it anyway. Jean Grey has been blessed with the power of the Phoenix, and it practically makes her an Omega level mutant. She is able to do amazing things with this power. She has the ability to do amazing things with this power. But just like Star Wars has taught us, and life has taught us in this world, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So eventually the Phoenix turns dark, and it tries to twist her soul into somebody that Jean Grey does not want to be. But the Phoenix Force is so much stronger than Jean is, and it causes her to do numerous, just exponentially terrible things. But this story is about not just the destruction that's caused, but the cost of that destruction, and how she attempts to redeem herself. It's a story with heart, it's a story with legs, and if you've never read it before, it's one of the greatest stories that has ever been written. So I would say, whether you get a beat-up copy of it or not, you can get this awesome John Byrne and Terry Austin artwork. You get to see the Hellfire Club. You get to see Wolverine alone. You get to see the powerful, powerful Phoenix Force. This is one of the seminal books of the 1980s. This story by Chris Claremont and his artistic companions sits up there for a lot of people with Watchmen, V for Vendetta, Miracle Man, all of those classic stories. It sits right there with them. So if you want to go and read something that is going to make you think as well as give you an excellent story, Chris Claremont in his prime was one of the best storytellers. He found these characters to be real, and he gave them heart and emotion, and their deaths mattered to you. They were more than just the destruction of a character, the destruction of some character's life. You came to love these characters. Now, I can honestly claim that I'm not the greatest X-Men fan, because I grew up during the time that Jim Lee's X-Men popped up, and I didn't have enough money to spend on 3 Spider-Man titles and 72 X-Men titles. I exaggerate just slightly, folks. I exaggerate just slightly. It felt like there was a new X-Men book coming out every month. And what's crazy is that was the end of Claremont's run. But his old stories that he created with Dave Cockrum, John Byrne, Terry Austin, Paul Smith, all the way through John Romita Jr. and beyond, they are considered classics for a reason. So if you're looking for a writer who treats these characters with gravitas and with respect, then look no further than some of these early X-Men stories. Because Chris Claremont actually brought this franchise back from the dead. I don't know how many people are aware of it, but X-Men with issue 66 until issue 93 had been a reprint comic, because they liked the idea of the stories and of the characters, but they didn't sell well enough that after issue 65 to create new stories with these characters. So it became a reprint comic. But Chris Claremont came on board, and for 17 years steered the writing ship and was the steward of the X-Men. So, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this with you guys. Let me know if you've read Dark Phoenix, what you thought about it. And if you've never read Dark Phoenix, see if you can get lucky like I did and go find you a beat-up copy of the trade paperback for, I think it was like $2. It wasn't more than $5. But I just liked it because it was the original cover. This one is from 1991. The story originally came out in 1984. So be sure to check it out and let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you in the next video.